One of the big concerns that we have, and as a police department we got to continue to work on, is these roving groups of teenagers that are creating mayhem and creating havoc across our city. And in this case, a 12-year-old ended up getting shot.
All 7 people who were shot are expected to survive. Another 16-year-old girl was stabbed. She's also expected to recover as well. News 10 NBC's Declan Stablo joins us live from East Avenue. Declan, 3 people were arrested. What do we know about their charges?
The Rochester Police Department says that 3 people are charged with possession of a weapon. Those 3 people are Larry Dillon and Jadell Williams, both in their 20s, as well as a 17-year-old who Rochester police haven't named yet. RPD says this all started about half an hour past midnight when officers heard gunshots here near the area of East Avenue and Union Street. Then they responded to gunshots nearby on East Broad Street. Investigators believe this was one moving shooting involving multiple weapons. Police say using drones they found Williams and Dillon getting into a car. After stopping them on East Avenue, police say they found one gun on Williams and another in the trunk. In another car, RPD says it stopped near Savannah Street and East Broad Street. Police found a 17-year-old. They say he had a ghost gun with an extended magazine on him. RPD says this didn't happen because of the Bar District, but since it was nearby, officers were able to get on scene quickly and help potentially save the lives of 2 victims with critical injuries.
So our officers applied 2 tourniquets last night on those victims, which appear to be potentially save those victims' lives as well. So incredible work by our officers responding quickly in the chaos of it all.
Happy birthday, bro.
Michael Warren lives nearby. He says he saw a large crowd followed by sirens. He says it was crazy to find out how young the victims are.
We need to do a stop the violence. We need more activities for the kids to get into, so stuff like this doesn't happen. I feel like it's just a lot of unguided energy, misguided energy.
RPD says it seems most of the victims weren't the intended targets. RPD has recovered over 50 shell casings from the scene, and investigators are still working to find out what led to the shooting and who fired the shots. So Captain Greg Bello says more charges might come in the future, as well as additional arrests. Live in Rochester, Declan Stablo, News 10 NBC.
All right, Declan, thank you. 2 of the suspects were taken into custody right outside of News 10 NBC. This is surveillance footage. You can see the sheriff's office and the Greece and Rochester Police Department shutting the street down. And News 10 NBC's Christy Blake also shot this video hours after the shooting of the Toyota Corolla being towed away from the scene. Mayor Malik Evans issued a statement after the shooting saying he's grateful no one was killed in the shooting and that these shootings are why the gun violence state of emergency is still in effect. He went on to say, quote, "Despite the continued efforts of my administration and our law enforcement partners, we still have individuals who have continued to obtain and use illegal guns on our streets." Monroe County District Attorney Brian Green also issued a statement today after the shooting. He said people should be able to enjoy all our city has to offer without fear of senseless violence, and that the criminal behavior witnessed overnight will not be tolerated. Green also said, quote, "The Monroe County District Attorney's Office stands shoulder to shoulder with the Rochester Police Department as they work to identify those responsible. We will do everything within our ability to hold offenders fully accountable and will prosecute those who choose to endanger innocent lives with acts of violence." Let's go in depth now on mass shootings in Rochester. In the past 4 years, there have been at least 4. The last before this morning was in 2024 at Maplewood Park. 7 people were shot and 2 died. That same summer, 6 people were shot at MLK Park in June. All survived. And 4 people were shot on Webster Avenue in 2022. 1 person died. According to the Gun Violence Archive, a nonprofit which tracks gun violence in the U.S., a mass shooting is defined as a shooting with 4 victims, not including the shooter. And our coverage of this mass shooting continues tonight at 11. You can also get the latest information on the WHEC.com homepage.